Hey guys, Tyson here with Kicker Technical Support. What I'm going to do today is go over with you on how to wire up 8 subs that are single voice coil 2 ohm. What we've got out here is our comp woofers. They're single voice, they're 2 ohms to help out. The way we're going to do this is we're going to break them up into banks. So we're going to have a bank of 4 here and another bank of 4 here. What we want to do is wire those banks up in parallel. So we're going to take this bank here, we're going to wire it in parallel. We'll have our lead go out to an amp, and we're going to parallel these 4 together, and we'll have another lead that goes out to our amp. So to get things started, flip our subs over, get to our terminals. What we'll start off is we'll just connect all of our positives together. So I'm basically just going to jump from sub to sub with my positives. This is parallel wiring. Make sure you get everything nice, clean, set in there. You don't have any bare wires hanging out. Got it all nice, got it in there good enough. Got to get bite from the spring-loaded terminals. So there's all my positives done. And now we'll go to the negatives. Start on the negative of this woofer. Over here to the negative of this woofer. Tie these connections together. All I'm doing is going positive to positive, positives out, and just tying my negatives in. So basically all my positives are tied together, now all my negatives are tied together. Now what I want to do is take this speaker wire here, this will be my lead to the amplifier. You can use any sub in the setup, it won't matter. Just pick one. We'll start with this one here. This will be my negative to my amp, and this lead will be my positive to the amp. So this is all done in parallel. We're ready to go on. Move all these over. I've already done this bank here. I've done it the exact same way. So I ended up with another, I have this lead here, and I've ended up with another lead for these 4. So these will end up running to the amplifier. What we've done here is have a positive and negative from each bank, like I said. And what we want to do is we'll series it before it goes into the amplifier. So I'm going to take the negative of this bank here, connect it to the positive of this bank over here. And that's the series part. What that's going to do is double our load before we put it into the amp, so we have something that will be spice and work. Once you get that connection tied together, we want to solder and heat shrink, put a butt connector over that, tape it off, do something. We don't want to have this out live, so we need to tie that out or clean it up. That's going to leave me a negative and a positive to use to go into the amplifier. Before you get everything bolted down, it's a lot of subs. One thing you always want to check before you get too far is if you can get yourself a meter, take your multimeter, put it to your ohm setting, take your positive lead to the positive of the meter, your negative lead to the negative of the meter. We're setting roughly at around 1 ohm. So that means all my connections have stayed together. I can now go ahead and bolt everything down. I know I got a 1 ohm load to my amp, and we should be good. The one thing you want to know and make sure of is that if you take this wiring, which is a 1 ohm load, and we go to a 2 ohm loaded amp, you can run into issues. The amp's going to get hot, it's going to shut down. You never want to go lower than what the ohm load of the amp's going to ask for. So always stay at the ohm load it talks about or higher. Never go lower. You can burn the channel on your amp and or cause it to get hot, start shutting down. So just to go over again, 4 subs here that are 2 ohm, 4 subs here that are 2 ohm. We wired them in parallel, and series before the amp to give us a total of 1 ohm. Hope that helps you guys out. Got any more questions, let us know. Thanks for watching.